He was just like an under sixes out there, waiting for his dad to turn him in the right direction.
Shut the gate! Shut the gate! Shut the gate!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shut the gates. We're back. Round 2 of the NRL season for 2021. Toby, this week, the first game on the Thursday night, we have the Parramatta Eels taking on the Melbourne Storm at Bankwest. What do you think about this one?
Oh, game of the round.
Possibly.
Yeah,
Possibly.
yeah. Tough to call.
You reckon?
Yeah,
You reckon?
absolutely.
Yep.
Well, I don't think Paris first half you'll see that.
Well, if
this
you do,
week.
if you see both halves the same, it'll be 50 before 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's
Like
right.
Parramatta will be put out of the premiership race before they even get out of gear.
They need to come with a better attitude,
Yeah.
probably. Probably first game at home as well. They should be fired up.
I
for
hope
that.
it's nearly a full house as well. Better get out there, Para fans.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. The Melbourne last Thursday were absolutely scintillating. That first 20, my God, they were breathtaking. That's 20 minutes of football.
I reckon that first 20 and the Roosters' first 20 in the second half were probably the best passages of play all week.
Yep.
For me, anyway.
I do agree, mate. I thought Puppy was going to be the player of the round until Teddy ran out.
Still very good, number 2 for sure.
Absolutely. This is bloody hard to pick, mate. I'm going to tip Para 1-12.
Okay.
I'm going to tip him. I think what you've seen against Brisbane, they won't dish up. They were good in the second half for little stints. And I think they'll play longer against Melbourne, which they'll need to. And I don't think Melbourne will be that clinical.
You don't reckon?
No.
You reckon it was a bit of a high coming off the...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully it's a bit drizzly at Bankwest as well. A bit dewy on the floor.
Well, do you want that for Para?
Well, I think it brings them into the contention a bit
But I
more.
would say it almost takes them out more because Melbourne just want to play that big, let's just kick it downfield, third tackle, put pressure on them.
True.
And the problem with Para is probably the reason why I might be going Melbourne 1-12 is because Para's defence is disgusting.
Yeah, fair
Like,
call.
they're disgusting. But it's not the players. The people say, Ferguson, Sevo, what are they doing? They're both doing it. So it's got to be a defensive structure by the coaches.
Yeah.
Their defense isn't good enough. It's not NRL standard. The way they defend isn't good enough. The defense itself, the tackling, everything's fine, but they're letting it. It's so obvious what teams are going to do now. They'll just go through the hands quick. Ferguson will run in, and you'll have Adokar on the outside.
Yeah.
If it's Adokar versus someone like Gutho come on the side, Adokar's going to beat him 8 times out of 10.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
It's crazy. It's crazy that they have not adjusted.
Yeah.
And to be honest, Melbourne have adjusted. They threw 2 offloads in the first set.
Yep.
Against Bunnies, who we all thought was going to be a massive game for them.
Absolutely.
We thought it might have been the opposite way around.
Yeah, that's
Where
what I
Parramatta, they couldn't hold the ball.
Yeah.
They could not hold the ball, and their attack looks exactly the same from 2019, 2020. Now it looks the same again. What's changed for Parramatta that can take them to the next step?
Oh, mate. Yeah, I understand, mate.
I have to go Melbourne. I can't go Para. I want to go Para.
Yep.
I love Para, but they're not doing anything for me.
Yep.
They look exactly the same. They 7 errors in the first half by a top 4 team isn't good enough.
Yeah.
I dead set thought Corey Oates, Xavier Coates had a better chance of coming back from the head knock than I thought Para was holding the ball. Dead set. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
I was in the crowd.
Yep.
You could see it, but you knew Para would get on top if they just held the ball.
Yeah.
Like being at the ground, they were making 50 and 60 metres per set.
Yep.
But then they weren't completing the set.
Yep.
To me, I can't tip Para with any confidence if they're going to be doing that sort of stuff. If they're going to drop it. History of dropping the ball with Parramatta as well.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
They did get him there last time at Bankwest, mate.
But they had 45 players out.
I understand that.
I think it was Origin plus injuries. Like Cooper Johns was the halfback.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't even say that's a real game.
Yeah, fair call.
And they beat him 14-0. They couldn't score points.
Yeah.
Against a super understrength team. Melbourne had just happened to be their bogey side.
Yeah.
And they just verse them in the finals every year. Their bogey side in the finals every year. God damn.
Can I throw a special mention to Junior Paulo, mate?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
he was fabulous on Friday night.
Yep.
I thought he was really good.
Him and Isaiah Papali.
Yeah.
Papali.
Yeah, he played really
Yeah,
well.
really good.
I think Paulo's one of the best front rowers in the game.
Oh, definitely top 5 for sure.
Yeah,
Yep.
definitely. The special mention to him.
What do you think about the change of Mitch Moses and Dylan Brown, and they switched sides?
Yeah, a bit weird.
I thought they were fine, but the second rows outside them were lost,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So they've got to fix that. Why are they even changing the second rows?
I don't know.
They've been doing it all off season, and that's still what they come up with.
Yeah. Maybe Brad's identified something, but I don't know.
Well, they better identify something else because they look terrible. They look terrible. Sean Lane, he was just like an under six out there, waiting for his dad to turn him in the right direction. But so, what are you going to go here?
I'm going to tip Para 1 to 12.
All right, I have to go Melbourne 1 to 12. I can't tip Para against Melbourne, the bogey side, and after what they put in the first half. But what do you guys think? Para, can they start strong at home, get the first win at home, and or can Melbourne, can they stay undefeated and see which one loses, which one wins? Let us know what you think in the comments.
Off Bass Strait, I think it was earlier this year, in about 2 kilometres of water, while they were trawling out there, they discovered a new marine animal. It's a new one. They're giving it a whole name. There's a lot of excitement in that scientific area. And unbelievably, when they dragged it up, it's got an uncanny resemblance to one of the boys on our panel. It's dead set. It's a new marine animal.